Some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And that's out number one on a tough play. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that's in there for strike one. Conforto over at second, one down. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Two down. And now a wide throw to third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Jack Peterson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. There's a strike. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Andrews throws the first, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Webb back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And there's the strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here is Moncada. And fouled off. That one misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Andrew Vaughn now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So a man left for the White Sox, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And the pitch. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Brandon Crawford. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Stepping in, Blake Sable. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. That fires up the home crowd, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Roberto Perez standing in. Fought off foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
So here's Wade now. He's 0 for 1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And here is Michael Conforto. Doubled in his first AB. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A towering home run, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jimmy Lambert. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
Two outs, nobody on. And now Jack Peterson singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, out of the third inning, and now the right fielder, number 79. Here comes a pitch.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Flores makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. 2 away now.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 so far. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
To third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Man at first, Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Swings and misses. Slider right there. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Benintendi to the plate. First pitch just misses. And the 1-0. In the dirt, but kept close. Oh, he throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 1. Back here in San Francisco. And now here is Mike Yastrzemski. The pitch. Lambert, a 6'2 righty, 28 years old. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2016. And that one hit to first. And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Yastrzemski around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 7-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So man aboard. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's the left fielder, Blake Sable. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. High in the air, out to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 7 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Eloy Jimenez. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2. Stays alive. The pitch.
I got 3-2.
And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. Here is Yohan Moncada. Foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. The pitch. There's the strike. Next pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
At the belt and fires. This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Here's a 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Grandal, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Jimenez on third. Moncada over at second. Vaughn on at first with nobody out. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering is down low. Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 strikes.
Two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Estrada makes the grab on the run. And the White Sox will strand 3. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lamont Wade Jr.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders. Even though we was only groomed to take orders. Stand for the count, bounce, leave our daughters.
Lambert back to work. Up the middle. And that one handled. Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Michael Conforto will climb in.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Hard ground ball, base knock. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And Jock Peterson stands in. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the 1st. That's in for a strike. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-1. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Gregory Santos taking over on the mound. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi hustling after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next is Giants.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. In there for strike 1. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Brandon Crawford blasts one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1.
Has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than the Covey Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
Sable, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 for 2. The 1-0. Base knock center field.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So up next, Roberto Perez. Fly ball to right. Number 79 has a beat on it, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We played 4. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, now Tim Anderson.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Zips it across. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now.
Robert.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
On to second, they get one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 12 and the White Sox 1.
Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. And he deals. On the ground to first. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 13-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Reynaldo Lopez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jock.
2 outs, base is empty. Jock Peterson will hit next.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that extends the inning. So 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ruiz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hard hit, right side. Vaughn steps on the bag. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Francisco. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Eloy Jimenez now. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Webb back to work. That's a little bit low.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Ball to strike. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Yohan Moncada. First offering in the dirt. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Giants on top 13-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Lopez goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here's 0-1. Now 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first, and Crawford is set down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Blake Sabol. Sabol, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And takes low for ball 1. That's in there. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Matt Beatty. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Now playing second base,
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's going to roll to the wall. Grandal headed for third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. So digging in, number 79. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And now 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll
Popped in the air, left field. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So up next, Tim Anderson. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. 0-1 down.
Ball.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. At the plate, Luis Robert. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball left side. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Out to short. Crawford on the run, throw to first. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Benintendi, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Andrews at third. Robert on at first with 2 down. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. San Francisco leads this one 13-2. And welcome back. Now it's going to be Roberto Perez.
The catcher.
The right-hander back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First offering, and it just misses. So now a pinch hitter, J.D. Davis. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. The 1-0. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. And a pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Conforto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Anderson to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jock Peterson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a base hit into right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert on the move. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 14-2. So remaining in the game defensively, J.D. Davis. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first.
Number 7.
Leading off, Eloy Jimenez. A strikeout and a walk.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit. There's a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, the throw is wild. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing. Concentration in a game like this. Easy trap to fall into.
Camilo Doval on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Vaughn stands in here, takes ball one low. Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Jimenez, the runner at third. Moncada at second. Vaughn at first with no outs. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one popped up. Sable on his way over, but it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 down. And here is Elvis Andrus.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Jake Diekman takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jake Diekman.
Here's Matt Beatty.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman.
Gabe Kapler calling for a bat off the bench. Joey Bart.
Number 21.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Crawford is set down. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Blake Sable. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. David VR looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. Play made. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swinging a foul straight back. Doval, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Anderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And that one is lifted in the air. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And there's 2 away. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. They say you win.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Perez tries to block it, but it gets away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.